Welcome to the Casual Show. Today we have a lot to cover. We're going to start off with the NBA Finals, and with my co-host here, Eddie. Say what's up.
Greetings.
Yeah, so, how's your prediction going for the Finals?
Why do we have to start this way? I was having a good day. I was like, nice, we got a podcast recording today. Yippee, I haven't talked to Logan since last week.
Yep.
This should be fun. And then you started off, hey, bitch, what do you want me to say? Oh my, look, man, golly, we're going back to Dallas. We got a good chance. No, it's Jover. And I said this in episode 3, I believe, or episode 2, I don't remember. My brain, remember, guys, I only wanted the Mavs to win my heart. My brain said the Celtics. True. From the start. We're not going to pretend like I said the Celtics were going to get fucking blasted.
Bro.
I did not say that shit.
I put up on screen.
I just didn't want them to win.
I put up on screen when I asked, hey, you still got the Mavs? And then you sent the reaction face of who was
Bro.
it? I'd like the.
Was it Neko Warwick?
Yeah. That shit was so funny, bro. Oh my god.
The
sad face.
Pissed. Because there's a couple things, right? First off, I definitely got the X Factor wrong. We both got it wrong, unless you said this and I didn't. I think you might have. Kristaps Porzingis was the X Factor.
Yeah, I said
in the first place.
Kristaps.
Okay, so you were right. Congratulations, yippee! Logan's the fucking smartest guy here.
Nah.
Let's move on. Because, and he's gonna play in Game 3, which is props to him because he's hurt and he was like, "I'll die out there." So I believe him. This man wants the chip, and I don't blame him for that either. But it is a weird series.
It is
for multiple reasons. Because there's a lot of stuff that I didn't expect performance-wise for multiple players.
Yeah, I mean, I think the headliner kind of is Jason Tatum really struggling to score.
Well, same with Kyrie.
Kyrie too.
Almost.
Kyrie's even worse.
It's like
I think.
Yeah, it's just not highlighted as much because like the meme is to hate on Tatum, which we've already talked about before. Like we all know that, and because Jaylen Brown won the conference finals MVP, it's like we know that Jason Tatum's cooked narratively. And because people will look at points first, obviously, since Drew Holiday's got like the same amount of points in the finals, people are cooking Tatum.
Facts. Well, dude,
the memes are going crazy.
It's weird because Tatum's been really good at playmaking.
Okay,
it's been super weird.
I agree. He's been good everywhere, and he hasn't been bad scoring, but he's definitely. Nah. And I'm not even talking about like amount of points, but in terms of like the percentages and efficiency, he hasn't been his best. But to say he's been playing bad is crazy.
Yeah, it's stupid. Well, he's still the favorite to win Finals MVP, which I kind of think's like I think it's deserved overall.
Yeah.
But also I don't know. Statistically, maybe not. Who has it been so far?
It really depends on the rest of the series.
Like if we're talking statistically, is it Drew Holiday?
No.
Who do you think it is? Because
it's gonna be Tatum.
It's
bro.
going to be Tatum.
Maybe Jaylen Brown.
Okay, fair.
Because like he already got the nod for conference. I could see it happening again. Depending, once again, it really depends on the next 2 games or 3. I don't think it's gonna go much farther than 5, to be honest.
What?
I'm in my
pessimistic
part right now,
bro. Honestly, I really think the
Mavs have pissed me off, but
it's a real possibility the Mavs can still win the series. Not likely, but it's a possibility. Because
dude, tomorrow is my last chance. If they lose tomorrow, I'm not watching. If they lose tomorrow, I'm quitting this podcast.
If they lose tomorrow, they're cooked. They are cooked.
They have to win. They have to win at home because clearly the Garden is too loud. Kyrie, I'm sorry, but you were lying.
Hey, also,
the Garden is too loud.
I want to say this to the audience. I want to address the elephant in the room. Yes, I have a big ass bandage. Excuse me. I have a big ass bandage on my face.
I still haven't seen it.
Yeah, he hasn't seen it. I guess it's not really that big. But yeah, no,
You look like an anime character with a comically sized wound.
No. No, my girlfriend's a little abusive, so that's like what happened. No, I'm playing. I have a big ass pimple.
Blink 3 times if you need help.
No, I just have a big ass pimple. I just didn't want it to be on camera or in person. So I covered
acne
it.
is crazy, I'm gonna lie.
I don't ever get it. I really don't. I only had this one fucking pimple. And it's so annoying. I never get pimples ever. fucking stupid.
I feel so bad for motherfuckers with acne, bro.
I do too,
That shit's
man.
gotta suck.
Dude.
But
yeah.
God in exchange gave me eczema, so I low key I would take the acne.
Bro,
Or
God
at least
in
like
exchange.
normal acne, not like pizza face acne.
Facts. God in exchange made me a fucking like manlet, an actual, like an actual. I'm not gonna say that
How
word.
tall are you?
Like 5'6", 5'7".
You might be taller than me then, because I'm 5'6".
I'm around there. I'm like, yeah.
But
5'6",
hey,
5'7".
when do men stop growing? Like 21, 22?
Well, yeah, we still got a
time.
chance. I'll be,
We got time.
I'll be 6'2" eventually. I'm gonna make it.
You
to the
finna get that
NBA.
Dennis Rodman growth spurt.
Facts.
We gonna get 6 foot,
Facts.
baby. We gonna be there. We gonna be late boomers. We getting drafted in 2028.
Bro.
You better believe it.
Real shit. Okay. I think we should actually cover the finals though, like legitimately.
Yeah, so
'cause, yeah.
the first thing with the Jason Tatum thing, it's so funny because last podcast and even like today we're talking about like the whole narrative of Jason Tatum and like how I kind of love the memes even if I don't agree with them, just because I'm that type of guy. But my dad, he's actually become one of those guys because he knows of Tatum, but he doesn't watch every game and everything, but he knows like he's one of the stars of the NBA, supposed to be one of the best players, and he's been watching the recent games and he's like, this guy's not that good, is he? And I'm like, because I'm a fucking instigator, I'm like, yeah, man, he's a fraud. Only
Facts.
dropping like however many points he dropped, I don't remember,
Yeah.
but I'm just like, you only dropped this many points? Yeah, I ain't gonna
He's
lie.
a fraud. That's fucking
He
crazy.
He ain't that good. I was saying the same thing with Gobert there because Gobert too, because it's funny as fuck. He was like, this guy won Defensive Player of the Year? He kidding? I was like, yeah, man.
Wait, so is
He ain't
your
bro.
dad like casual or like
My dad's low.
does he watch
My
it a lot
dad's
or
definitely casual,
Okay.
but he has well, okay.
Like father,
he's like
like
in
son.
between because he's a casual. However, he's had the experience of watching from like the Showtime Lakers.
Oh,
on,
so he's just an old head.
and he's an old head. He's
Okay.
definitely an old head.
Okay, that makes
And
sense.
I will give him props. I don't want to just blast him on here and say that he didn't reform himself because yesterday, or no, during the last game, I think it was Sunday, he was like, is he just doing other stuff for the team besides scoring right now? And I was like, wait a minute. He might be cooking.
He is cooking.
He might be cooking.
Bro, his passing was crazy.
Yeah. But it's still very funny it's okay because I low key one of the funniest things is when me and my dad just talk shit about players during games. Obviously, it's different on a podcast. Like I'm gonna tell the truth, nothing but the truth. But in the privacy of my own home, everyone's a scrub.
Facts.
If you miss a shot, you a scrub. You miss.
I could have made that shot.
You get blocked. Go to China. It's
Facts.
fucking crazy out here.
Nah, bro.
You don't want to see me watching a game.
Bro, on a more serious note, I honestly, if the Celtics, because the Celtics shot so badly last game. They shot so badly. They were missing so many shots. Well, especially their
Dude,
star
and
players.
they still won.
won.
My God.
Bro,
Yeah, if you can't beat them with that 3-point performance,
facts.
it's rough.
Dude,
It's looking
especially
rough.
because it's like, the thing is like what we were talking about, like episode 1 or 2, where we said, oh, the scary thing about this Boston team is that, oh, if the star players.
Wait, can I say something?
I know the scary. I'm just saying this. But
No.
okay,
Can
okay,
I?
okay.
No. This is an apology. I hereby retract that statement. Boston Celtics
are
might be a
scary team.
teensy bit spooky.
Are they
Just a
scarier
teeny
than
bit.
the Lakers or no?
No,
Oh my God.
dude. If any other team but if the Nuggets made it, Celtics are getting clapped. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
It's just,
I mean the Nuggets,
just
not
true.
the Lakers. The fucking Celtics would
if
kill
the Lakers make it, I feel like it's a better series than the Mavs series. I'm not lying. I'm not joking either. In my home. Okay, no, listen to me.
Mm-hmm.
At least AD would help LeBron.
That's true.
At the very least.
That's true. AD
At
played
least two
very
people
good.
would be going crazy.
No, the thing is, man,
If anything, AD was carrying. It'd be LeBron helping AD.
they might just match.
Now I
up
get it.
a little
Inconsistency.
bit
It
better.
would be rough.
I don't know. Oh,
for sure.
That's
I think
tough.
they would because I feel like Kristaps, because he's still younger, he's not as big. Because AD does have a history of having trouble against true big centers because he's always been a power forward. He was never really meant for the center role, I feel like. That's why we won in 2020. We had actual centers. We had fucking DeAndre Jordan, Dwight Howard. We talked about this before. But against Kristaps, who's still kind of smaller than him and still younger, I don't think Kristaps is bullying AD. In fact, I think it's probably the other way around, especially like defensively. AD's above him. Kristaps obviously is still gonna get his, but I don't think it's as rough for them as this mismatch with the Mavs, because the Mavs, obviously Kristaps isn't doing everything, but at least in that spot, because that was like the big momentum opener for the Celtics, so it's still really fresh in my mind. But with bench is where it would really kill us. I think.
True. Your guys' bench is dog shit.
I'm trying to think. Like, I don't think. I'm trying to remember what our starting lineup was. It's been so long. I don't give a fuck anymore about the Lakers until in the offseason. Yeah. And then I'm meat running.
Then when
again.
you guys draft Bronny at 17.
We'll talk about that if it happens. We'll talk about that.
It's not going to happen. There's no way. There's actually no way.
He's getting drafted for sure.
Yeah, I really don't want him to. Just because, listen.
That's crazy.
No,
hater. Shame.
My bad. It's not that I don't want him to get drafted. I really want him to stay at college for one more year. Just because I know he can develop into such a good player. I just think it's harsh.
Okay, I'll play devil's advocate, though. You can develop more in the NBA.
Yeah, if you can adjust to it.
Now, it might lower his stock, though. That's what I'm saying. If you can't adjust, it does lower your stock a bit. But he's LeBron James' son. I know he doesn't want to be called that. I know he once said his own name. Your name is fucking LeBron James Jr. I'm sorry. I'm very, truly sorry from the bottom of my heart. I get it. I'm named after my dad. You can't get away from that. However, so that's why I think, at least for a little bit, he'll have a cushion of, like, okay, let's give him a bit more chances than we probably give other people. But I'm not going to go out here and say, like, oh, it's nepotism if, he's in the league. I don't think it's, like, that crazy.
No.
For headlines and, like, if you're on social media a lot, sure, it seems that crazy. But, like, if you put LeBron James' name in your fucking article, you're going to get clicks. So that's why everyone's talking about it.
He's, like, one of the biggest superstars of all time. Like, literally, probably the greatest player of all time. So
I'm not a doomer on Bronny just yet, though. Although I do think, of course, some of the stock is because of LeBron.
Yeah, I mean, inherently, it's just how it goes.
Yeah, it's like we can't blame him for that. But I see your point. I just don't. Like LeBron himself said, it just feels weird to hate on a fucking kid. I mean, for us, he's like the same age as us almost. But like for these grown ass men, like if my dad was like Bronny James, he ain't.
No, bro.
He hasn't said anything about Bronny, by the way. I'm just saying.
Bronny even seems like a chill dude. Like he just seems like a cool guy.
He seems chill as fuck, bro. All these new NBA players that be streaming, having their own, like, even the old heads that got their podcast now, you just get to see so much more to their actual personalities nowadays.
Because, like, bro, I used to see, like, fucking KG talk shit, and I was like, bro, I do not want to hang out with KG for real. But then I seen him on the podcast. He seems funny. He seems really funny.
Nah, low-key, who I recently started watching, who might have the best NBA podcast?
JJ.
Jeff fucking Teague,
Jeff Teague is hilarious.
This motherfucker is hilarious. He's so funny, and somehow he was at every major event ever. I don't know how. He was there for D-Rose scoring 50. He was there for LeBron doing whatever. He was there for fucking Vince Carter's last year or whatever. Bro was everywhere at the right time for these fucking stories, and he is a master storyteller.
He's fucking hilarious. So in terms of the memes,
he might be my favorite. In terms of analysis, you're definitely right. Either of JJ's podcasts, definitely give it to
JJ's definitely the best analyzer. He's the best.
Yeah.
The best at analyzing, at Zing.
Yeah, because he's a nerd. Like, in a good way.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I'd want to hear a lot of other players try it anyways, because they just don't have that mind, I feel like. But I don't know. Yeah, in that sense, I feel like JJ feels almost like a coach in the way he thinks about the game.
Or a coach, you say?
Ah, shut the fuck up! God damn it! How did I do this?
True.
Well, I was gonna say a lot of players, I feel like, just think about their personal game rather than everything, but that could just be projecting.
Well, it's like
I don't know anything about NBA players.
I feel like to a degree, if you're not, especially in the NBA, if you're not super athletic, or super physically gifted in general, you kind of have to have the intelligence, like, to back it.
Yeah,
you know?
You're not wrong.
So
you're not wrong.
I think that's a lot of the reason.
Incredibly insane Jeremy Lin meme. You know, the one where it's like he's calculating as he goes to shoot the shot.
No, I've never seen that.
Oh, never mind. Don't worry about it.
Wait, why? Is it like? Wait, what does that have to do with?
There's a particular accent displayed. No, it's because you're reminding me about intelligence. And
oh
no! Like Asian meme. He went to shoot the shot. He's like, X equals square, whatever the fuck. This, and then he shoots the ball, and it's like, oh, and it goes in. It was like, The accent I was doing there was not nearly as thick as the one in the video. So if anything, y'all should
That's
thank me,
fucking
'cause
crazy.
it could have gotten a lot worse.
Nah,
It was pretty funny,
it's because he went to Harvard, so that's why.
He's actually fucking smart.
He
though.
is very smart. Yeah.
Hey, shout out German Lin, man.
Yeah.
Shout out German Lin.
Come on the pod.
Come on the pod. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can talk about the Lakers because we all know he loved this time in the Lakers.
We could talk about your fucking mohawk. Pretty cool. Yeah, we could do that.
So, okay, we want to talk about Lakers. I mean, coaches, because we talked like about the finals for 2 seconds. We might have more stuff to talk about.
We really. Oh no, we never talked about Brown versus Tatum.
Okay, well,
This
we
narrative.
kind of dipped our toes in it,
A
but
little
yeah,
bit, yeah.
that's. I feel like that's the narrative right now. Drew Holiday, even though he's keeping up with them stats wise, if you want to look at it like that, because that's what like even you were saying that. Realistically, nobody, because once again, narratives. They just think of him as like, oh, he's a vet. He's not the star of the team. Jaylen Brown is making that case for himself right now in the eyes of the media. He's legit because he's taken over a lot.
Yeah, I mean, low key overall, I feel like in the finals, as an overall game, I think Drew Holiday's been the Celtics' best player. Like no cap.
I'm not mad at that. I'm
Yeah.
not mad at that. I think like it's just kind of another one of those things. Like it's not Tatum's fault that he's been kind of reduced this role. Yes, efficiency hasn't been the best, but either way, it wouldn't make much of a difference.
True.
As of those 2 games, if he was shooting a bunch better.
I mean, they won
probably
both the
improved.
games, so like you can't really diss him.
They won. But yeah, it's just testament to how, like, if you think that Tatum is playing worse or that he's not as good as other superstars, it's mainly because he doesn't have to carry as much. Which, like Luka on the other hand, yes, he's got Kyrie, but low-key he's fighting for his life right now. He is fighting for his fucking life.
This would be, I don't know, would you consider this one of the most dominant rings of all time if the Celtics take out the Mavs in, let's say, like 4 or 5? Because that would mean they only lost 2 or 3
I might
games.
sound like a hater.
You're gonna say no.
No, I don't think so.
They had weak
in terms of record or numbers, maybe. And yeah, I kind of agree with the comp thing. And I get it. I was probably one of the people that was also like, yeah, just wait till they run into real competition, like the Mavs. But even if we look at it like that, the Mavs aren't the best team in the West. They just happen to have had the best postseason to get into the best case scenario.
True. Because they would have got smacked up by the Nuggets.
Yeah. It's just one of those like, oh, they didn't have to face the Nuggets type of thing. It's strange. I don't know. I wouldn't though, because there's just other insane fucking rings or just journeys.
True.
I don't see this being even mentioned in those 30 years from now. No one's gonna bring this up with the Dirk ring.
Well, the Dirk ring was more
no one's gonna bring this up with the Cavs 2016.
The Dirk ring was more so a difficult path rather than a dominant path.
True. It's the opposite. It's the opposite. Yeah. Okay, so what were we gonna say? Like the Lakers then?
The 2000s Lakers Warriors? Who lost one game the entire. Well, it was one game, right?
Once again, I think it was one game because of Allen Iverson.
Mm-hmm.
You know it's big when that one game is enough to really cloud up Allen Iverson. I'm not saying that's the main reason Allen Iverson blew up as like a cultural phenomenon, but that was
the Lakers lost.
It was a good.
The Lakers lost one game their entire playoff run.
Mm-hmm.
That was
the
fucking
first game,
crazy.
I believe.
Yeah, of the finals.
And AI went crazy. Look, man. As much as I'm a Lakers fan, obviously. It's not like I was alive for it either. But seeing AI in that, I've watched those games so much, though. Pretty much every Lakers championship run. It's so fucking crazy. I wish I could have saw that shit live. Because it would have been fucking crazy as a Lakers fan, but just as an NBA fan, just seeing the response for that 2-day window before the next game.
True.
Just
what would people have said?
Imagine if that happened now. Imagine this shit happened now. That would have been, oh my god.
What is the equivalent of that? I
don't even know. It'd be
I don't even know if there has been one. Maybe when D Rose stole one from LeBron, but that's not even to the same extent. I don't know.
It's just the game is a lot different now.
It is.
The game is so fucking different.
AI was just so cold too.
Yeah.
My god.
For sure. I don't think this would be it's definitely a dominant ring. It's not once again, I've been saying the same thing the whole time, but this is a philosophy of mine. It's not the Celtics' fault that their competition wasn't the greatest.
I mean, you can only play with who's in front of you, right?
Do I want if we look at wins and losses, yes, dominant. But do we want to look back at those games with a fucking magnifying glass and look at the struggling against the Pacers without Tyrese Halliburton and say most dominant ring
True.
or run?
Yeah.
I don't know. Me personally, not particularly a thing I want to do.
I think one thing people can't take away from the Celtics is that Kristaps hasn't been in pretty much the entire playoff run too. So
True.
they've been banged up.
They're
too.
still a good team without him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not gonna take that away from them because they're clearly a much better team with him. Yeah. I mean, fuck, like we said, he started off that fucking momentum, that first game. That shit was fucking. Even as a guy rooting for the Mavs, I couldn't help but root for Kristaps himself. I was like, holy shit,
Wait,
Pingus is him.
So who?
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, he was going off, man. That was so fun to
Bro,
watch.
my dad was like, who is this white guy? I was like, that's Tingus Pingus.
That's the man, Tingus Pingus, right there, bro.
And now my dad, he won't shut the fuck up about Kristaps. He's like,
Wait,
he's
do
him.
you actually?
He's that guy.
Do you actually call him Kristaps or do you call him Tingus Pingus?
No, I always call him Tingus Pingus.
Like that's what your dad knows him as.
Well, I told my dad his actual name.
Oh, okay. Tingus.
I actually just showed him
Pingus.
today the video of the Tingus Pingus because he was probably like, "What the fuck is he calling him that?"
That shit's hilarious. Well, it was Steven.
Yeah.
It was Stephen A. Smith, right?
No, I think it was
is it-
was it Rappaport or whatever the fuck his name is?
Was it?
Or am I thinking of
Hold up, wait,
someone
let me
else?
look it up.
It wasn't Stephen A. I watched the video earlier. Tingus.
No, I just
Pingus.
want to see who it was. Let me see. Oh, it is Rappaport.
Well, okay.
Yeah, it is
Is
Rappaport.
it? Okay.
Yeah.
I recognize the voice.
It's
I
it's
couldn't
not
find,
Ian
like, the
Rappaport. It's
original
Michael
thing.
Rappaport.
Yeah.
Okay.
That guy's fucking hilarious.
That
bro.
shit's hilarious. Well, dude,
and it's crazy seeing how many teams fumbled Kristaps anyways.
he was
for
so
the game.
shat on when it happened.
Dude, I don't know why, because back then I thought he was a good draft. I thought he was a good draft pick.
I wasn't watching the NBA back then, so I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I did see the Tingus Pingus
What year was he
memes.
drafted?
What,
He must have
2016?
been drafted when I was like middle school. or some shit.
2017, right?
Middle school and early high school were the peak of my. Oh, that's when I was in middle school. Then that was like the peak of my watching. Middle school and early high school, I was a fucking nerd. I knew everyone's stats.
I only started watching like seriously, like watching a lot of games, before the bubble, this season before the bubble.
Yeah. See, now before like that, like in elementary school and shit, outside of like Kobe's last 2 rings, because obviously I saw that live just through my dad and him kind of raising me to be a Lakers fan type shit. But outside of a lot of that stuff. Oh, and obviously, like, early, like, Heat LeBron, okay, KD on the Thunder, shit like that. But, like I said, up until, like, middle schoolish, I was still kind of casual just because you're a kid. You're not going to fucking go out of your way to pirate every game or some shit.
True.
But, oh,
Wait,
it was 2015.
What's the website that LeBron was? What's the fucking thing called?
We're not going to snitch on the method.
I don't know.
That we don't use, by the way.
I don't use it. I actually don't use it. What's it? Wait, NBA East or some shit? I don't know.
No, shut the fuck up. I'll text you.
Oh, okay. Wait. Oh shit. Okay.
Now, I personally, there's one, I don't want to snitch on the method, but I'll text you the name. It's fucking hilarious.
Pornhub.
This is the best one. That's the actual name. It's amazing.
Oh my god. So I'll give you a little hint.
Wait,
it's like Breaking Bad
oh.
streams, but
Shut up.
yeah, no.
So the reason why you might think I'm an old head is just because a lot of the shit I watched, like I had, the first thing NBA that I watched on repeat was fucking this Lakers collection of going through. It's like an old ass thing because it was before even they updated it with.
What was it?
Rings.
Was it Showtime or no?
It showed all the Lakers championships from George Mikan up to Kobe.
Oh,
and
that's
Shaq.
cool.
And it was like mini documentaries on each of them. So then I got really obsessed with documentaries.
Speaking of
or, like,
Magic, okay,
old
my bad.
shit.
My bad.
No, you're good.
So me and my cousin, actually, I have a whole sports group chat with like a couple of my friends, whatever. And my cousin is just like a fucking idiot, respectfully. I love you, but yeah, you're a dumbass, right? So we were talking about best passers, right? Oh, it was actually during the finals game. and I was talking about Jason Tatum. I was like, why has Jason Tatum turned into prime Magic right now? And
oh my god.
okay,
wait, why would you say that?
no, I was just joking. I'm like, because like he had 12 assists last game. He was passing really well. So I was like, why did he turn into prime Magic right now? And then my cousin, I said JT is passing like prime Magic right now for some reason. My cousin says prime Magic isn't even the best passer. You could have used so many other people. Which, if you don't think prime Magic's,
I see this take all the time, but come on,
listen, if you don't think prime Magic's the best passer of all time, fair enough. But he's at least top 3, at the very least.
Yeah, okay. It gets kind of weird, right? Because there's a lot of arguments I get, and this isn't just the Magic thing. This is like a lot of other things where it's like we bring up the stats. Like, of course, if you bring up stats, you can make pretty much any argument that you need to. But this is gonna get me fucking dunked on. But at some point, with certain things, it's like you got to use your eyes instead of just relying on numbers sometimes. Because this is my biggest example. And no, I'm not saying Kobe's the GOAT, but this is a big example of why I think he's underrated in the eyes of people, normal-ass people like us. Because you look at every analyzer, every person, and I would agree with them if you're just looking at the stats. It's like they all say Kobe's maybe like top 9, top 10, but not top 3, you know? But then you look at people that actually played him, people that actually fucking play basketball, and they say Kobe's top 3 or Kobe's top 2 or whatever the fuck. Well, they actually like do that. And I'm not, once again, I'm not saying he's the GOAT, but there's a lot of arguments where it's just like, it's really easy to pick apart stats, but you got to have the context behind them. Which a lot of the times,
Kobe's like top 9 for me, top 8 maybe.
I'm not saying.
I know what you're saying.
I'm not saying he isn't. I'm just saying in a lot of cases, not specifically that. That's just the easiest example that comes to mind. Like, it's just like different eras, different other shit. Like stats are they're really good, but at the same time, they kind of brain rot, because I feel like a lot of people don't watch the games and just look at stats.
That's very true.
People,
yeah.
But they don't look at the team they're on. They don't look at the fucking situations. It's just weird to me. It's just so weird to me.
Okay, so he says, yeah, it's not even the best passer. You could have used so many other people. And then my cousin and my friend name out LeBron. Fair enough.
Oh, my God.
I don't. They were
going to say John Stockton.
Listen,
first.
LeBron, I don't agree with, but at least
great.
He's a great passer, right? CP3, once again.
I mean, he's got the same build.
Once again, CP3 is a great passer. Fair enough. Rondo, great passer, not on the level of Magic Johnson.
Not that
even
great,
close.
But he's great.
Then these motherfuckers said Pistol Pete and White Chocolate Jason Williams.
Hey, put some respect on Pistol
Pete
name,
was
man.
cold.
The fucking album.
Hey, Pistol Pete was cold. Don't get me wrong.
Hey, it's not his fault. He was in the era he was in.
But when I heard that, bro, I straight up said, I was like, that's straight out your old ass dad's mouth, bro. I said that.
I won't lie. That was some propaganda from birth.
So yeah, we got into
his dad
huge
fucking
argument.
Whispered that in his ear as a child, and it just
dude, I remember I used to go over to my cousin's crib, and bro, his dad, for real, all the time he's like, nah, Pistol Pete's the most underrated. Whatever. I'm like, bro.
Underrated is fine.
Underrated is fine.
A lot of old players are underrated.
But I'm just saying, like, I understand
it's just crazy.
why he has that in his head. Like, bro, he is not better than Magic. You are tripping. We're tripping.
I'm surprised no one said John Stockton.
No, I know a lot of people. They didn't mention John Stockton once, but then,
that's crazy.
But then they were like, oh, if you want,
Pistol Pete before John Stockton.
I brought up assists per game, and then they were like, oh, if you want to just go by assists per game, then why not use John Stockton? And I was like, John Stockton is a perfectly fine person to have. Yeah. And I never even said Magic Johnson is the greatest passer ever. I just said that Jason Tatum is playing
he's
elite.
The coolest passer ever.
Yeah. He probably, I mean, he's top 3.
I think
it may be number 1.
This is probably biased. I don't know. Maybe. How do I explain this without getting cooked?
No, if you think he's the greatest passer ever, talk your shit. I don't care.
I'm just trying to think of how to put this, because I don't think about this very often.
True.
Because I don't know. I know a lot about John Stockton's game, but I'd be lying if I said I knew as much about his as Magic Johnson's. So it'd just be very easy to defend Magic and not give John Stockton
the problem credits. I have with John Stockton, I feel like a lot of his just come... I don't want to use the word stat padding, but it was like
because Karl Malone.
listen, yeah, that's part of it, but it's also like Magic had to bear way more of the burden of scoring, although he wasn't like
Yeah,
some
that's
elite
what I was
scorer,
about to mention. Like,
But
if you look at overall games, I'm taking Magic over John Stockton.
Oh, well, easily, but passing even, I think he's a better
it's
passer.
I do too, but like even if you do give passing to him, you can make an argument that because Magic has more of a load and more to his game, some of it could just be because he's taller, he's fucking 6'9", like yes, he's physically blessed, but there's just more to his game that he doesn't need to focus on only passing. I mean, looking at these stats comparisons, once again, I just talked shit about the stats thing, but look, man, I don't have much else to go on. And I mean, rebounds are fucking huge for Magic over him. Obviously, we mentioned points. Everything else is like, I mean, steals and blocks are close enough, but assists, I'm trying to see, is this whole career?
Stockton has more assists overall, I think.
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, but he played.
Yeah, exactly.
Magic retired so early. But I'm looking at this. Is this regular season?
No, I'm saying
stats?
per game.
Magic.
Stockton has more per game, I'm pretty sure, right?
Am I looking at the wrong? I'm looking at Atlanta basketball. It says Magic Johnson has 11.2, while John Stockton has 10.5.
Oh, well, then, I guess Magic.
Maybe the end of John Stockton's career was lower or something, because Magic did retire at his peak.
Hold up. I gotta get comfortable.
Not as, you know what I mean.
It's gonna be loud.
Like, he was at the peak of his powers. He came back for like what, half a season or some shit.
Yeah.
But
wait, we never even answered the question. We never even answered the question. Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum?
Oh, he retired at. Okay, not 36. That was when he came back. Hold on.
You're good.
He must have been like 29 or some shit the first retirement.
Damn.
Something like
that's
that.
young.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember what year it is. I don't remember if it was like 1889 or
1889. Holy shit.
No. Or 90.
Hold up.
Oh, it was fucking 1991. So he was like 30 something. So he wasn't peak of his powers, but he was still like great. You know?
3 times finals MVP.
He wasn't an old head yet.
Damn, Magic was a good fucking player.
But yeah, I don't want to compare career stats because it's kind of weird to do that because careers can be weird and like I don't know how John Stockton's fucking rookie year was, for example, but Magic Johnson started off winning the finals, you know?
True.
Subbing in for Kareem.
Yeah, I know he played center. That's insane.
This is why I hate doing comparisons like this sometimes because without being prepared, like we just kind of brought this up. I didn't think about it before. But it's fun talk. Like we're the casuals, man. Don't take it too seriously.
We just have fun, man. We're just here for fun.
Yeah, I just like I have opinions sometimes without having the proper stats or the proper argument to back them up, but I don't like giving them without backing.
Holy shit! What? Magic averaged 3.4 steals in one season.
Damn.
3.4 steals is actually stupid. That's crazy. No, what was I? Oh, yeah. Jaylen Brown versus Jason Tatum.
Okay.
That's what I was
thinking. It's obvious. It's Jason Tatum. But like,
no, what do you mean? Jason Tatum's played like ass.
If you want to make a playoff argument, you can. You can.
Yeah.
Or at least a finals argument.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the Celtics until the Knicks series.
I watched,
and then I didn't really watch much of the Pacers. I watched
I didn't watch a
games
single.
That I thought were competitive.
I didn't watch a single one of the Cavs games versus Celtics because I knew.
Me neither.
I
was too busy watching the Lakers get fucking
what
swept.
Was this?
Gentlemanly.
The first series with the Celtics was the who was it? Oh, the Heat. The Heat. I think
I know.
I watched one game. I think just because it was the start of the playoffs. I was like, damn, I kind of want to watch.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, but I knew they would win, so it was kind of boring. But
if only the Lakers made it, man. Imagine a finals Lakers finals or a series Celtics Lakers finals.
Yeah, the Celtics would be
so much.
The Celtics would somehow beat them in 3 games and win the finals. Celtics are just so much better. They are. I don't know.
Look, are you underestimating Darvin Ham?
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
In that timeline, he would have kept his job. I'm just saying. We would have been goated.
True.
Darvin Ham, all would have been forgiven.
Darvin Ham sandwich. That's fucking crazy.
But now he's on the Bucks.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Which is
It's interesting.
Look, I get it. No, okay. Here. I'll defend him. I'll play devil's advocate again. This is my episode to play devil's advocate. He was assistant when they won the championship, and he's still assistant now. And I think that's good for him because I think it'd be good for him to kind of learn more before kind of trying the head coach thing again. I think he can be a successful head coach in the future. He's got to like learn that, okay, sometimes maybe warming my hands in my pockets with my fucking hand warmers isn't the best thing to do.
True.
And, telling them play harder defense or, like maybe put a little bit more basketball in there. But on a serious note, I think learning under a good coach.
No, that was funny. Just
would be good for him.
Put more basketball in there. That's a fucking crazy statement. Oh my god.
Y'all can't take me anywhere. I'm kidding. But under Doc Rivers, I don't know if that's the best.
Yeah, Doc Rivers is one of the most legendary coaches of all time.
I fucking love Doc Rivers.
I think he's funny.
I just as a person.
I think he's funny. That's about it.
He had the Celtics championship.
True. You got one championship. Awesome. I don't know.
Out of respect for the guy as a man, I'm not going to speak on his coaching abilities. I don't think they're the worst, by the way. I don't think they're the worst.
No, he's just out.
But
he's just
there's
outdated.
a reason why everyone memes on it. Exactly. It's just like, yeah, I think that's a good way to explain it.
No, Darvin Ham, man. Like, I agree. He could maybe be like a decent head coach one day, but
it is pretty fucking funny, that combination, though.
It is. He just has to, bro. There's so much for him to learn. Like, it's just his presence for the game. He never knows when to call a timeout. Never knows the right people to sub in. His lineups are atrocious.
I'll give him some credit because like he was kind of spitting when he knew he was on his way out and he just started talking shit about everyone. It's like,
that was crazy.
How can you do these rotations when people are inconsistent or hurt? I get it. I wouldn't know what the fuck to do either. The Lakers' job is the worst coaching job in the NBA,
for sure,
in my opinion.
For sure.
So it's not entirely his fault.
It's either the Lakers or the Suns right now, man. Literally, Frank Vogel got one season.
It definitely is the Lakers, but the Suns give them a run for their money.
True. It's the Lakers, though.
The
Yeah,
Suns
you're right.
pretty bad too. It's just like, but the Lakers haven't had a coach. I think I saw a stat earlier. I forgot how many years it was, but I think it was either 2 or 3 years. And we haven't had the same coach for that many years since Phil Jackson.
Damn.
Like straight.
Oh my god. All right.
I might be underestimating. It might be more years, but I don't remember what the stat was. I saw it earlier today, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And that just kind of says a lot. It says a lot.
Who do you think's the GOAT coach?
Phil Jackson, probably. I don't know.
Yeah.
You can say Pop.
I was gonna say either
Pat Riley, but
I was gonna say Pop or Phil Jackson.
I mean, when you're okay, there's a lot of good takes. I mean, even if you want to include like Coach K or some shit, like it really depends on what you value.
I didn't even know Phil Jackson played.
With Phil Jackson, it's just really impressive. Yes, I get it. He had lots of talent in the Lakers and the Bulls, but the locker room management is so underrated aspect of a coach. He had what might be the nastiest inside of a team beef or whatever Shaq wants to call it, the friendly fucking.
He managed that well.
The fact that he managed that and cultivated that into working better for them, low-key on the court, like, what the fuck is this madness? His brain's got to be studied in a lab. And obviously the triangle. This man, yeah, he's goated. He's fucking goated.
Nah.
Very, very fucking smart dude. Although I will give Pat Riley a nod because the system for well, obviously the Heat, but like system for Showtime Lakers was fun. I really liked they were like maybe not the OGs because I don't know as much about 80s basketball and what was before it as maybe I could, but it seems like from my point of view that they were really the beginning of pushing the pace basketball, really, you know what I'm saying? Because of Magic's
they were exciting, man.
And it's just like that's what, like, when you watch those documentaries and all these people talk about it, this college Showtime and it's in Hollywood, they treated it as like watching a movie almost.
True.
It was so fucking exciting. And part of that is the pace. It wasn't slow-ass basketball, or at least for the 80s it wasn't.
Hold up. My bad. I'm looking into Phil Jackson stuff.
Wow.
Hey,
I'm kidding.
no, damn. He had he had 3 3-peats. That's actually. Oh wait, no, wait. No. He had 2. He had
the
2.
Lakers didn't.
He had 2. Yeah. He had 2 with the Bulls.
Well, yeah, the Lakers did. And
Wait, did the Lakers?
what about the Lakers one? The Lakers 3-peated.
Bro, hold up.
Was he the coach all 3 years though?
I think that's what it is.
I believe he was.
I think that's what it is. Well, no,
Yeah.
it just says he has twin 3-peats. That's why I'm confused.
Yeah, no, I'm reading this one in Bleacher Report. It says, unsatisfied with 3-peating twice in Chicago, Jackson achieved it again with the Lakers.
What? Bro, they're tripping. Why didn't they put it?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, that's cool. I'm not the most like multifaceted fan. Like I don't know a ton about coaches. I just know like basic players, right? I don't know what. I'm not really nuanced, man. I need to get my game up. But
Yeah, I mean, he also was the coach for the other Lakers ones. The Pau Gasol
Kobe ones? Oh, okay. Well, I remember
But that's not 3-peat, so
I watched what's the
That's crazy then. So 11 rings? Am I reading?
Yeah, he had
this
11.
right?
He had 11.
What the fuck?
That's crazy.
I've known this, but I've never thought about it. You know? That's crazy.
He has well, I watched what was the The Last Dance. I watched that like when I was getting
I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, really? It was
I've
a
seen so
good
much about it,
documentary.
but I haven't watched it.
But they were so Phil, I guess Phil and the ownership had a really bad falling out. He was like, I don't give a shit if you win I don't give a shit if you win the championship. You go 82-0. You are not going to be the coach of this team next year. I was like, damn, all right.
He really paved the way for what's his name? Something Casey, the guy that coached the Raptors.
Dwayne Casey.
When they won the championship. Was it?
I think so. I don't know.
The one that got fired right after they won? Yeah, Dwayne Casey.
Yeah, okay.
That's crazy, man. That's nasty work.
That is fucked up. Oh wait, do you want to talk about Cailtin Clark, Team USA?
Before that, we should talk about we've talked about coaches 50 fucking times, and we haven't actually brought up the Lakers coach
Dude,
shit.
they are gonna be so bored of coaches.
Dude, so they try to get what's his name, Dan Hurley, right?
The UConn
because
coach.
Last podcast we were like, oh my god, JJ Redick, what the fuck? But then we got the Dan Hurley news, and everyone was like, oh my god, what the fuck? And I even while I knew he probably wasn't gonna accept it for all the reasons that we said, worst coaching position you can get. You're on the shortest fucking leash. You're probably only gonna work 2 years, get fired. And why would you leave the world's most comfortable coaching position for that while going for like a 3-peat? There's just no point. And the Lakers only offered him like $70 million, which sounds crazy to say, but to a simpleton like us. But if you're trying to get a guy away from that, offer him as much as you can.
True,
in my opinion.
Now
I don't know if money sways him like that.
He's comfortable in that coaching position too.
You should be more aggressive. Like, why would you fumble? Because he heard them out. There had to have been an interview or something. I don't know the specifics, but I'm pretty sure. So the fact that he even heard you guys out was like, even maybe a 1% of a chance. You should have offered him as much as you could have.
True,
like,
bro.
make
money,
him like a top.
You're right, money.
Low-key top paid coach in the league, man.
The fact that he even heard them out, like, yeah, bro. The Lakers have so many funds, bro.
I'm saying you're the Lakers, bro. You're known for throwing money at a championship.
And it's not
maybe
like it comes
recently under the new head, but at least back in the day, that's what we were known for.
It's not like it comes out of the player salaries, so like, don't trip.
Yeah, it doesn't fuck with our
cap space.
Yeah. I have my opinions on how they want to use their money on the business side, but I'm not going to talk about that today.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we turned that down. So now it's between like, I don't even know if Redick's even in the runnings anymore, to be honest. I honestly don't think he is.
I don't know, man. My bad, I yawned.
But I also don't know who the fuck else I'd want. I don't care.
I think JJ on the Lakers would be so weird. Just because him and LeBron already have that relationship that they literally...
It would be weird, but LeBron's not going to be here that much longer.
True, but
although I do think the podcast makes it strange. Imagine
that's
getting
what I'm
blown
saying.
out
Yeah,
by
like,
Denver again,
hey,
and then we got
go.
to watch them talk about it and laugh about it on the weekend. I'd be fucking pissed, bro. I'd be sick.
I just feel like at this point, LeBron's just... He's really... I wouldn't say he's content, because obviously he wants to win another ring. But it's like, bro, I have one of the two greatest, like debatably, one of the two greatest careers of all time. Like, bro, I could chill. It's not that big of a deal anymore.
Hey, watch out, man. The old heads.
And he's
Bill
a
Russell.
multi-billion. Yeah, all right, buddy.
I'm just saying, 11 rings is more than 4.
11. Then he's the GOAT, man. Then he's the GOAT.
Yeah.
He's got to be the
Russell's
GOAT. Come on
Hey, wait, but Phil Jackson.
I don't know why.
If we include player and coach, he's got 12.
Oh my God. Yeah,
So Phil Jackson's the GOAT.
I don't know if you heard what I said, but I caught myself right as
say?
I said it. When we were done with the Bill Russell segment, I was about to say come on the pod, but yeah, no,
That's crazy.
I'm so dead serious.
You, my man, are a monster.
I caught myself as I said it. Obviously, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry to any loved ones of Bill Russell. I did not mean to say that, but yeah.
They can come on the pod though.
You guys can come on the pod for sure. We would love to have you. Well, we'll accept anyone on the pod, man. Trust.
Anyone?
Bro, Jeff Teague. Bro, you come on the pod for real.
Oh, I would take Jeff Teague, but I mean like a random guy on the street or some shit. Just
nah.
doesn't watch basketball. Just come on the pod.
You gotta have some sort of pedigree, I guess. Like, bro, I would.
That's crazy. The Casuals podcast needs someone of pedigree.
I would love like Brian Scalabrine, bro. Oh my God.
Yeah, we need the biggest meme players, but like obviously he was still good, but you know just people that made waves in that.
I'm closer to LeBron than you are to me.
Culture. Dude,
that was
legendary quote. Oh my God. He is the GOAT, bro.
He is.
Don't care. The white mamba, man.
I would 1v1 him too, man.
And get fucking cooked.
I would get cooked. I don't care. I would still do it.
You get cooked by Cailtin Clark too.
No, I wouldn't. Yeah, I would. No.
You're the same height as the little kid she blocked, bro.
Wait, am I actually?
No, it was a fucking child.
I didn't see the video. I just saw like.
Did I not send you it?
No, you did, but I did. I was at work, so I couldn't watch it. I just saw the thumbnail. Sorry. No, he sent it to me on IG, like the reels. But anyway, speaking of Cailtin Clark,
yes.
What is your take about her not being accepted to Team USA?
It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But the response, as always, is the fucking funny part to me. On both sides, by the way.
Controversy.
I know I've been very Dick Wright-ish of Cailtin Clark in every podcast. But I would be lying if I said some of her fans aren't fucking insufferable.
No, facts.
But it's more insufferable on the haters. So they win so far in terms of being insufferable.
Bro, it's annoying too because
look,
Cece, bro, she seems like she's just there to ball.
Dude,
like
she
seems
even
cool.
give a fuck.
Yeah,
she's been great in PR. And this is my first point. So she said, I don't remember exactly what she said, but it was something of like, you know, it's fine. You know, she was pretty much accepting of it. And then her coach said, her coach fucked her over by I forgot what the tweet said, but it was something like, or not the tweet, but the message. She shared a message that Caitlyn sent her saying like they woke up the monster, or the demon, or whatever the fuck it was. You know, like motivation.
Yeah.
Or, like, you know, she's gonna get a revenge because she's not on the team. But why would you go out of your way to share a personal message that contradicts what your player says?
True.
You're just making you're making the hate fueled more. And then also her coach said, not specifically about Caitlyn, but about the Fever. She was like, I screenshotted it. Let me find it.
I just feel like the entire WNBA needs a PR team.
They do for sure.
The entire one.
Oh yeah. So she said, you can't coach effort. Why would you fucking say that?
That's fucking crazy.
Bro, I was talking about Darvin Ham later when he knew he was going to leave the Lakers.
Darvin Ham
She's saying this
sandwich.
shit like she knows she's going to leave the Fever.
Wait, what's her name? What's her name, the Fever coach?
Unless I'm wrong, because I'm looking at the post. It says Christy Sides. Maybe I'm just talking about a random lady here. Maybe she's not even the coach. Let me see.
Christy Sides.
Basketball coach for the Indiana Fever. Yep. So, I just want to say, Coach, please shut the fuck up. I'm sorry. You probably think you're doing the right thing, but
yeah, you're putting a target on her back.
This is not the time. Exactly. Not with the second comment. I get it. You know, you're right. You can't coach effort. That is factually true. The CC thing is kind of crazy.
True.
I will say though, with Team USA, there's a lot of bad faith arguments on both sides because the main thing I see is like, haha, why did people think that a rookie that's not even the best in the league make a USA team when it's the best team in the world? Why are we all of a sudden acting that rookies haven't been on USA teams like every time ever?
True.
Why are we acting like that's a new idea?
Paolo was on it.
Look at the dream team.
Paolo was on it last year.
Yeah. Anthony Davis. On the women's side, I don't know as much, but it's happened. Is that confirmed?
I don't.
Do we know?
You couldn't.
I don't know.
You're asking the wrong fellow.
Either way, at least in basketball, I don't know the WNBA teams in the past, but at least in basketball, because we've seen the NBA, it's always been tradition for a rookie or a college player,
Well, the thing is, it's not the best. It's not the best players in the world. Like Bobby Portis was on the last one. Like obviously Bobby Portis isn't the best player in the world. Austin Reeves was on the last one too. It's like
but that was like the FIBA thing though. That wasn't like the
FIBA
main
Cup.
medal thing.
But it's also
I'm just
like
talking about the main shit.
You have a rising
because
star.
Because it always comes
usually.
down to who will join, because sometimes the biggest stars don't due to injuries or whatever, whatever they got going on, and then who they think will make the best team. And I'm not saying this isn't the best team. I don't know shit about the WNBA. I'm sure it probably is the best team. But, like I said, rookies, it wouldn't be that bad to have her on it. And the other thing I see is, like, she missed tryouts because she was doing the Final Four. Now, that's just a flaw in the system.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Facts.
That's stupid as fuck.
That is so true.
I am sure that... I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't want to say it, but I'm sure if one of the best players on that team missed the tryouts, they would still make it. I don't think it's like, I get the tradition. I'm sure it's a big deal, but I don't know. I feel like there should be an exception for rookies or people that were in college at the time, because it's kind of crazy, but I get it. If you make exception for one, you got to make exception for everybody. So I get that, but it's just another thing of more fuel to the fire, right?
True.
It's just every little thing to make the decisiveness grow. It's fucking wild. While CC's just trying to play her game.
Hams.
And she's allowed. I'm not mad at what she said to her coach. Like, she's allowed to feel the fire from that. Use it as motivation. We'd be applauding Kobe if he did it. Why would we say it's bad for Cailtin Clark? It's just crazy that her coach exposed her because she didn't say that to the media, which is her right. She can say whatever the fuck she wants and keep shit to herself.
True. So I was laughing because I just looked through our notes and I just see ham sandwich to Bucks. Thanks.
It's either Darvin Hands in Pockets or Darvin Ham Sandwich.
I don't know.
I'm not calling him just Darvin Ham.
It's just like the
I love
the what's it called?
I liked Hands in Pockets in the longest time, but Ham Sandwich is tickling me now.
What's it called? The Matrix, like where it's red pill or blue pill. It's a ham sandwich versus hands in pockets. Yeah, I don't. What? We have the Gilbert Arenas thing to talk about, and then we have a special segment we need to talk about. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I also want to mention one other thing. Did you see the Jazz's new uniforms?
I have not. Are they cool?
Let me send them to you. They're pretty fucking heat.
Let me look.
They are a reworking or like a new version of the old Mountain ones. I'll show you. I hope it's these ones.
Wait,
I could just be sending you the wrong ones. These?
Hold up. Oh my god!
A big ass mountain on them. Are you? They look like the old ones essentially.
I don't know if it's the right ones that I'm looking at, but if it is, then damn. 1 second. Oh yeah, 6 days ago. Okay. Hold up. Oh, these are fire.
Yeah.
Are these the ones that you're talking about? The ones that were taken at the mountain, like the mountain in the background?
Yes.
These are fire.
I finally fucking found it.
These are so sick. Oh my god.
I can't even fucking see it. Oh my god. It's not letting me play the video. What the fuck? Page not found. This is some bullshit.
Here, hold up.
Okay, I'm gonna go to this random fucking reaction video.
You want me to send you a screenshot?
Wait, no, I only got 3 seconds left in this ad. I got it.
I'm gonna send it to your DM anyway.
Wait, this is a random guy. I'm just gonna look at the thumbnail of the video. Holy shit.
Okay, I sent you a screenshot.
Okay,
They're so sick.
Yeah, those dude, they're so clean.
They're really cool.
They're so clean.
They're really cool.
Now this is a topic you don't need to talk about now, but I kind of want to bring it up because this is like a random thing I've thought about a lot since the change to Nike, primarily as like the jersey stuff. How do we feel about new jerseys versus old jerseys? Because the
old
new
jerseys
ones,
were so much better. For the
okay,
most part.
obviously design-wise, the old ones are so much
Yeah.
fucking better. I mean, even these ones are just reminiscent of old jerseys, you know, and that's why we like them. Or at least like the mountain idea.
I just feel like teams.
Everyone always points out like the Raptors with the big thing.
Those
and
were
then
the
Grizzlies
best.
jerseys.
Those are the best.
They're the best. But there's definitely a middle ground because we're looking at it right now in terms of design with the performance. Because I get it. The Nike ones are lighter. They probably perform better. They aren't ripping after like the first couple games of that season when they were introduced, because that was worrying for a few games when every jersey was ripping. But they obviously fixed that problem. So I'm sure they're more comfortable. I just wish design-wise we would get back to that era, because that era was cooking.
I just feel like teams have gotten so unoriginal with their jersey designs.
Everyone wants to be simplified now.
Way too
That's what everyone
simplistic.
wants to
It
be.
sucks.
And it's bullshit. Yeah.
It sucks. Yeah.
It is goofy.
It's more fun just to have teams who actually care about giving a good design and care about having little homages.
Yeah, give it a little fucking character, man.
Yeah,
give it a little bit of fucking fun. I don't want to look at a corporate logo.
True. Like honestly, the new Clippers rebranding.
I'm excited to see those.
Those were pretty cool. Those were pretty cool. I think
Did
it's
they
a lot
show
better
the
than their
jerseys
old
for those?
logo.
I just saw the logo.
Yeah. Their jerseys are out. Hold up. Let me go on my.
Oh, I like the logo.
Let me
Yeah.
go on my.
Did they show the jerseys? Oh, Clippers new logo.
Yeah, they did.
You're cutting out for me. Oh, okay. I hear you now.
Same.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, they're fine. They just look like typical LA jerseys because like they got the font that the other Lakers ones have for the Los Angeles.
The one
You know,
that
the
Harden
Dodgers,
has
like,
on
type
is
shit.
pretty hard. I like that.
Kind of just looks like a 76ers jersey.
Okay, yeah.
With nice font.
I mean, it looks similar, but it's also.
It's weird because I like how they look,
I just like the Clippers colors.
and
It's
they go
really
against
easy.
what we were just saying. But I like how simple they are. They do look nice. They do look nice.
True.
They're a lot better than the old ones.
Well, the logo in
my
general
opinion.
is 20 times better. I will say.
The logo's nice, but it's not even on the jersey.
Yeah,
it's on the belt.
I'm just saying the logo in general. I like it.
Oh, wait, it's not even on the belt. It's just fucking says LA. The logo is so nice. It's clean.
It is really cool.
It gives them an identity.
For once, instead of just being fucking C's, like bro. Yeah.
They're just like the Lakers' little brother.
So do you have any comments about a certain Agent Zero and his comments?
Okay, let me pull up I don't want to misquote him. It's very important to me. Okay, so this man is catching some flack right now for saying, Steph is not a generational talent.
It's fucking crazy.
His main reasoning, I'll read the rest of this quote. I don't know if this is the full quote, but I remember watching the video. It seems pretty spot on. Wemby is a generational person. That is a generational talent. Generational means you can't mimic it. He also said, can you mimic Magic Johnson, 6'9" point guard with vision? No, you can't mimic Shaquille O'Neal's body. You can't mimic LeBron James. You can't mimic Wemby. These are generational. It only comes once every few decades. There are only 5 or 6 of them.
Who has mimicked Curry's 3-point shooting?
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate again. I disagree with him.
Yep.
Because generational doesn't just mean physically. It can also mean impact on the game itself. Curry's changed the game just as much as any of those guys you just mentioned. Certainly more than Wemby. Obviously, Wemby will in time. But he changed the game of basketball. Is that not enough?
True.
Now, devil's advocate. I get his argument. Or I don't agree with his argument, but his argument isn't that Curry isn't there in terms of his skill set. He just means in terms of whether it can be recreated or not. It hasn't been recreated yet. You can make the argument, okay, if Ray Allen or Reggie Miller grew up in this era, maybe they'll be a fucking great shooter, or maybe someone down the line will be a great shooter like that. Because his talent comes from how fucking maniac he was about getting good at threes rather than being blessed genetically,
True.
I'm not saying he wasn't blessed genetically. I mean, his dad played in the NBA, but you get what I'm saying. Like, there's been plenty of players born to that weren't as good as him, so I'm not gonna hold that against him. That'd be weird. But Steph Curry to me just feels more of like a hard work pays off type of guy in terms of shooting a billion fucking threes a day, rather than being blessed with the 3-point god ability.
And Curry has one of the best handles of all time, which is often overrated.
Yeah, however, Magic Johnson being one of his ones is kind of weird to me because there's a lot of, like, LeBron and Luka, you could argue, mimic his game a bit.
True.
People call Luka Magic.
But the thing is, like, the difference between
Magic, no.
The difference between LeBron and Magic is that LeBron is so much better of a scorer. It's insane.
Yeah.
He does everything Magic can do, but can score. Not as good of a passer, obviously, but he's like fairly close.
I'm not gonna say Magic would be better than LeBron at scoring, but I just attribute that mostly to
era.
His team was already pretty good and era.
Yeah.
Like, because with any comparison to era, they're not gonna be shooting threes as good as now. There wasn't a need to, and yeah, the game wasn't as fast paced either. But he definitely wasn't as good of a scorer. He didn't play that type of game. He almost scored like a center, low key. I know we mentioned that he played
like a
center,
lot of
but
inside.
Even at point guard, his scoring was a lot of inside.
Yeah. But he didn't shoot.
Not to say he couldn't shoot at all. He can a little bit.
He didn't though. He didn't.
Obviously not like Larry though. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hold up.
Because
let me pull up Magic stats.
Now LeBron, since the start, he's been fighting for his
Magic
life.
shot
and, you know,
23% from 3. Holy shit.
Look, for the 80s. The 80s.
Yeah, for the 80s. But that's okay.
That's
still
it's okay.
That's still crazy. In one of his MVP seasons, he shot 38% from 3. Pretty good.
See, that's good. That's good even for now.
But it's on 3.5 a game.
Hey, who cares?
True. Wait, let me look at Larry's.
Inflation.
Larry's
has got to be way better.
Yeah, Larry averaged 38% from 3. Very good.
How much threes was he shooting?
So in his he went a 3-peat for MVPs, which is fucking insane. For his first MVP, he shot 24, pretty terrible. Second, 43 on 1.6 attempts. And then 42 on 2.4 attempts. So pretty.
Hey, you gotta remember, once again, for the 80s, that is a lot of fucking threes.
That is a lot of threes. Yeah, for the 80s, true.
But yeah, I understand his argument. I just don't like it. But
yeah, it's flawed logic.
Yeah, I guess
opinion.
it can be recreated in the future, sure. But you can't say that doesn't make him generational. Because even if someone in the future does mimic it or becomes better, it's only because Steph Curry did this now.
Yeah, exactly. Well, he's changed the game arguably as much as
here's
anyone,
my question.
Which is crazy.
Because he's not on this list that I'm reading that he mentioned, but I wonder if he would consider Wilt Chamberlain generational for his time. Because, how do I even put this? Maybe Wilt Chamberlain's not the best example because he has like the best stats of all time. Let me use a different example.
He's a bum.
Let me say Jerry West, because there's been players better than him since him, but I'm not gonna suddenly say that Jerry West isn't, goated. I would consider, I don't know, maybe he's not the best example either. Who's someone you'd consider generational that has been surpassed? That's my whole argument. Because even if someone surpasses Steph Curry in threes, he's still generational, in my opinion.
Okay, so the thing is, there's gonna eventually, I think Curry's record is going to be broken. I think that's one of the records that's safe to say will be broken.
But someone probably will.
Just because the sheer amount of volume.
Because he changed the game.
Yeah, exactly, the sheer amount of volume. So who is like a good example of maybe triple doubles like Oscar Robertson to Russell Westbrook, possibly? I don't know.
True, if you value triple doubles like that, which I know some people do quite a bit.
Yeah, but I mean,
I like triple doubles. They're pretty to look at.
I wouldn't call
I don't
Russ
dick ride them as much as some people.
I wouldn't call Russ some like generational player, but
yeah, that's the hard part because there's only so many people you can even claim to be generational players and not get laughed at.
How long is a generation? It's like, wait, there's not a specified amount of time. It's more so like
a couple of decades probably.
Let me see.
Because like you consider like the gap between your parents' generation like now.
True. 20 to
be
30
different,
years is a generation.
Yeah.
It's crazy too because in the
So-
NFL there's a fucking generational prospect every year. Like every single year. They always say there's a generational prospect.
Okay, here. Do you consider Kobe a generational player?
Damn. Yeah, I
Don't-
no.
I'm
Listen. I do, but
I'm
I
gonna hurt myself
listen.
tonight.
No. I do. I'm just saying it's hard. Like now that I'm thinking about it, it's hard to say.
It's hard to define.
It's hard to define because generation, as we just seen, is 20 to 30 years. But obviously, if we say, "Oh, Kobe is, LeBron is, Shaq is, MJ is, Steph is," like,
Yeah.
then it doesn't add up. But that
There could be multiple generational talents.
But that's the thing. The generation aspect of basketball is more so like
I was just gonna say, like,
it's more
this
so
is
a
the
narrative
example,
rather
the best
than
example I
a
could
frame of
find.
time,
Like,
I guess.
yeah, like if you consider Kobe a generational talent and you consider LeBron a generational talent and you have LeBron over Kobe, that doesn't make Kobe any less of a generational talent.
Yeah,
That's the better
exactly.
example than the Jerry West one.
True. Well, who would you have to say? So Michael Jordan, obviously generational.
Yeah, Michael Jordan.
LeBron, Kobe.
Magic and Bird.
Yeah, Magic, Bird, Steph.
They literally defined that.
I think
generation.
Shaq is probably the biggest freak athlete in NBA history.
Yeah. Oh, for sure, man. For sure.
Yeah, he's insane.
Dude, people, because we see this man on TV for every week for like the last 20 years, people tend to forget how fucking athletic this man was.
Well, you know what's crazy is like even
This is crazy.
Dwight Howard coming out of high school was considered.
In terms of talent,
Yeah,
he was a generational talent.
It's same with
In
Anthony
terms of
Davis.
Career, maybe not, but
Would you
he
say
had the
Anthony
talent.
Davis has had a generational career?
No, but he's had a wonderful career.
Yeah,
He's
Kawhi.
had one of the best
I'd say
careers you could
Kawhi.
have.
Kawhi has. Kawhi's what, like a top 20 player of all time? Top 25 maybe? I don't know.
I'm not mad at it. Kawhi's that case of like
Injuries. It's hard.
he had a short peak, but what he did with it was so impressive that you got to respect it.
It's like, who knows if he wasn't injured, would he have like 4 rings by now?
And when we consider players at their top, we normally kind of just consider their peaks anyways.
True.
So,
So
although obviously you'd value a peak being longer than not. I don't know. Okay, so I found this on YouTube. I couldn't find the original, but I screenshotted it because I thought it'd be fun to do on the podcast. So ignore the random. I don't know if he's gonna cut it out, but I got it from YouTube short.
yeah,
And
don't
your budget
trip. I'm gonna crop
is
it.
$15
Oh my god,
to build the best
bro.
team. We'll go. Do you want to do this draft style? Like we
Let's
still
do a
spend
draft
money,
style. Let's do a
but
draft style. Fuck
once
it,
a player's
fuck it.
gone, they're gone.
Yep. Once
Okay,
a player's
and then
gone,
see
they're
who can
gone.
build the best
Yep.
team?
Yep. It's competition.
Oh shit!
Fuck the big 2. It's just big Logue. Let's get this shit.
You're so fucking
Cringe. Yeah, I know. Okay. So let's do.
Ooh, this is gonna be crazy.
Okay, who gets to? Let's do heads or tails for who gets to start.
Do spin the wheel. There's a spin the wheel app online.
Let's just do heads or tails.
Trust your heads or tails.
I'm heads.
I can't see it.
I'm heads. I will not lie to you. I promise. So I'm heads.
Okay, I'll be
you are
fucking
tails.
then.
It's tails. You get to start.
Woo!
We are not.
Now this is.
We are not
interesting,
doing
right?
serpentine draft either.
Because. Okay, that's fine. Because with the twist with the budget, picking lower or higher, like picking the best player to start off, obviously would be good. But throughout the draft, you're gonna have to look at whether you want to go lower first or higher.
True, because you
first
can
for some
only get
reason,
one
because-
really big player, so it's better to save that for the end, pretty much.
Well, unless yeah. I guess this isn't like one of those like non-basketball ones. You could get away with, okay, let me just get 3 5s, but you have to have 5 players.
Exactly.
This isn't like a pick one to fucking protect you or pick this and,
Yeah, the rest have to kill you. Yeah. Yeah.
No, if we did that, I'm picking Shaq to defend me. I don't
Facts.
care. Shaq's defending me all day, bro.
Okay. Wait, who's your number 1?
I'm looking through I haven't actually looked at this fully. I just saw that there was a draft or a budget thing. I didn't even watch the short when I saw it. I just screenshotted it and moved on. So I haven't looked at this yet.
Shout out more Fexar.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. You know what? I'm not gonna start with $5 because no matter what, you're not getting
Fuck.
every
I
banger
hope
player
you
in
don't
there.
pick who I'm looking at.
I don't think I will. But there's some good ass talent.
There's
throughout this whole
absurd value. There's absurd value.
You know what? I'm gonna strategically do this. I'm going to pick. No, that would be a crazy first pick. You know what? I'm just gonna take Shaq.
Fuck! That was gonna be mine. Shit. Okay.
I'd be kind of stupid not to take it.
So my mindset with this pick now is there's not a single player on this entire list could guard Shaq, right? Obviously not.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get a guy who can compete head to head with Shaq offensively, who can shoot better than Shaq. Let me get Nikola Jokic at $2.
You know, I'm kind of surprised you didn't pick Prime Dwight. Or is this not Prime? Oh, I'm assuming it's Prime.
It is Prime. It is Prime. No.
I'm surprised you didn't pick Dwight.
No, I want someone with more offensive versatility. I'm like,
I feel like the rest of your team can make up for that. I feel like you should go for Superman.
Nah, no one's going to be able to contain Shaq. We're just going to kind of have to.
Sure, you just got to accept that. You just got to accept that.
That's the issue.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for my next pick. Dang, that's crazy because our first picks are 3 and 2. No one's touched 4 or 5.
Damn,
Ooh.
you're gonna.
Because it's hard, bro. It's hard.
I hope you don't pick this player, man.
There's 2 I'm looking at.
There's one I'm really looking at because he would be fucking perfect. Next to Jokic.
Next to Jokic, huh?
Perfect.
Do I sabotage you?
Don't do it, man.
I don't. I'm going to go with. Fuck it. The old head in me is speaking. Magic Johnson at
$5. Wow.
Yeah.
Over LeBron?
But it's okay.
Over
it's
LeBron,
it's okay.
Michael Jordan?
I'm going for a system. Imagine Magic Johnson passing a Shaq.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Imagine that shit.
Okay.
I know LeBron can pass to him too. I'm just saying.
I'm going to double dip in the...
I'm going to get scores.
I'm going to double dip in the $2 category. Let me get Prime Kevin Garnett, the most underrated Prime of all time. He's going to be absolutely perfect alongside Jokic. And I'm going to give you some game real quick. The person who I was really considering at even at my first pick almost was Dirk Nowitzki at $1 because that's absurd value.
Shit, I didn't even see
that
him.
Is absurd value.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just gave you a little bit. So maybe if you want to help me out later on, but there you go.
Well, I'm not picking Dirk. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I love Dirk. I was watching him on Shaq's podcast the other day.
Yeah, he's funny.
I ain't picking him though. Okay. This is looking good. This is looking good for me so far. Because I'm fucking cooking. I'm absolutely cooking because no matter who you pick, your top guy, I got a guy to counter that. I got to counter it.
No, you don't.
I do though.
No, you don't.
I literally do.
You don't.
So, for my, maybe I will go $1 next. I'm just trying to think.
I can't believe Dirk is at $1. That's fucking crazy.
Stop trying to gaslight me into picking Dirk because it's almost working.
No, I'm just saying that's kind of crazy. Even Kyrie at $1, pretty insane.
It's just because Kyrie is kind of crazy, but
Dirk especially though.
With centers and power forwards, there's so much talent historically.
True.
Above him. I mean, fucking Shaq isn't $3. Come on. That's kind of crazy too.
It is.
I'm trying to think of how I can finesse. I'm trying to do the math. If I pick this many ones, I could get another 2 or something. I don't fucking know. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go straight up 1 for each price. So, I'm thinking of a potential team. So I already got a point guard in the center. Looking at a power forward. I'm looking at...
Chop!
Shooting guard.
No, I'm playing.
Hold on. I'm sorry.
I'm playing.
I'm doing the math, man. Oh, okay. I still need a 1, a 2, and a $4. Okay. So I'm looking at a power forward. I'm looking at a shooting guard. And I'm looking at... Okay, I got a team. Okay, for my $1, I'm picking Dirk.
Dirk? Okay.
I got a team.
Okay.
I got a team. You ain't be my team.
Okay, let me just go. Let me do
weaker
it.
than you at power forward. I don't care.
Let me do $5. Let me go LeBron. most versatile player
That's
on the
fine.
list.
That's fine.
You're not guarding
I'm
LeBron,
good.
so I'm chilling.
That's
Good.
fine. Because you're not guarding Shaq. That is okay with me. Because I got another scorer. At $4, let me pick Kobe Bean Bryant.
Damn, that was a great pick. Wait, so what's your lineup looking like? What's your lineup look like?
Magic at the point guard, Kobe at the two guard, Dirk at the power forward, and Shaq at the center so far.
Damn. That's a fucking crazy lineup. Okay, so I have $6 to spend. I have $6 to spend.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Damn, you could get low-key get another 5 then. Oh,
That's
shit.
what I'm saying. Do I want to do it?
It's all good.
Let me pair the two greatest players of all time. Give me Michael Jordan.
I won't lie, that's crazy. But I think I'm fine because in terms of defensively and like the one-on-one situations, there's no better fit for that matchup than Kobe because he is just Michael Jordan, essentially.
Yeah, but what's Kobe
so
gonna do against Jordan?
Yeah, but Kobe's gonna get his too. I feel like obviously Jordan's better, but it's not gonna be like he's playing against some scrub. He's playing against Kobe Bean Bryant. Come on,
dude. You know what I've
Michael
noticed?
Jordan said it himself. He said, "If any player beat me 1-on-1, it's Kobe Bryant because he stole all my moves."
Wanna know what I've noticed about this list? It really does not have a lot of good shooters. Like besides, like I mean, there's a few good shooters, right? But primarily, there's a lot of kind of
You're
bigger
done,
dudes.
buddy. You're so done. You're so done.
Okay.
So for my last pick,
How much?
$2.
$2. Okay.
My small forward is Kawhi Leonard.
Shit, that's a good
Defense. Goated.
pick. So I have $1 left. I need shooting. I'm kind of thinking. I don't know. I also want.
$1, buddy.
Yeah, I also want an offensive creator. Let me just get Kyrie. Kyrie's good.
Yeah, Kyrie's the best answer there.
All right. Well,
you know what?
let's read our lineups out.
Okay. I have an opinion on yours, but I'll just say mine first. So, starting point guard, Magic Johnson for $5. Shooting guard, Kobe Bryant for $4. Small forward for $2, Kawhi Leonard. For $1 at the power forward, I got Dirk Nowitzki. For $3 at the center, I got Shaquille O'Neal.
Pretty good team.
Yes, sir.
At my 1, Uncle Drew. My number two, MJ, his airness. My 3, LeBron James. 4, Kevin Garnett, and my 5, Nikola Jokic. The playmaking is insane. The playmaking is crazy.
Hear me out. Who's passing the ball outside of LeBron?
What do you mean? I have Jokic.
Oh, and Jokic. And okay, yeah, you're not wrong.
I have two amazing creators.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
I forgot about Jokic. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
You're good.
Okay, you're fine then. You're fine. But you don't think there would be any struggle in sharing the ball here?
No, I'm not. I'm really not concerned.
LeBron and MJ?
That's my least concern. I feel like LeBron would give it up to MJ at times.
True.
Um,
Okay, so
my biggest concern is shooting on this team. There's only really one amazing shooter.
I mean, same here. I got Kobe and like Kawhi. Although Dirk can shoot too.
Yeah, no, you have 3. I mean, Kobe's not a great shooter, but Kawhi.
Come on, okay, but if the fate of the universe is on the line.
Facts.
But we're not gonna sit here and say Kobe's worse than like all the non-shooters on this list, though. He's still one of the better shooters here.
Probably, yeah.
The way I constructed mine was a lot of it was thinking about who you're gonna pick, and like even if I can't get a guy as good as that, the next best. Because Kobe, MJ, I wouldn't say they exactly cancel each other out, but you know, like I said, closest you can get to that. And then LeBron, who would I rather pick to guard him than Kawhi, knowing that history?
True. Yeah. No,
Like,
your team
$2,
counters mine a lot.
Yeah, Dirk KG kind of a mismatch, but you can say the same with Shaq and Jokic on the other side. So, I wouldn't say Dirk and KG is like crazy mismatch. It's just two very different power forwards.
It's hard though. I literally have the 2 greatest players of all time. That's the
thing though. You
yeah.
have
I have the X factor.
more talent.
But
you have the two, like your highest talent counters mine.
I mean,
because
I gotta say this
my
though.
highest talent is Magic and Shaq.
Hey,
Or
comment
Kobe.
comment down below who you guys think won. I don't know. Honestly,
I wouldn't be mad at either.
this
take.
is
like,
a very
I'm back and forth thinking
same
about it.
because I will say I probably do have like the higher end talent, but you have very very good counters to that talent.
Yeah, and like Magic facilitated
To
would go so
Shaq would be
smoothly.
insane.
Our defense, your defense is nothing to sneeze at either. I mean,
True.
MJ is a great defender. LeBron's a good defender. KG's a good defender. Jokic is a good defender. Kyrie, I don't know as much about his
He's,
defense, but
alright.
it's not as good as the rest of theirs. On my team, I'd say Kobe, Kawhi, Shaq. I don't know how good Dirk's defense was.
Yeah, not
But-
great. It was alright.
Oh, Magic's defense was pretty good.
Magic 3.4
So, like,
steals per game.
yeah. So it's kind of weird because we're picking all timers, so it's like there's not many holes to pick at.
True.
It would be fun seeing Kyrie guard Magic though.
Oh no, he'd be cooked. He would be fucking cooked. I will say.
But on the other hand, like
Wait.
Kyrie's handles is something.
Yeah, bro,
Magic's
he would
never
would
seen.
fucking be bewitched back then with that handle.
True. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. This is. I mean, yeah. Jokic is probably the best counter you could have picked for Shaq. Shaq is getting his, but we also got to consider there's more things than just like the whole game's not gonna be 1v1 matchups the whole time. There's a lot of switches. There's a lot of different play styles that are gonna happen.
True.
It is. I think this is one of our best drafts.
it's very
This is
equal.
a really
It's
good one.
very equal.
Yeah.
I agree. But yeah, I mean, I'm ready to move
Yep.
past this segment. I don't know about you.
All right.
And then, like, let's move on to casual thoughts.
Let's get it. Wagwan Delilah.
It's grippy.
Grippy.
Now she's strictly dickly. Bro, we were
Alright.
talking about this off the pod,
Who
man.
made the best song last week?
My goat, J. Cole. No, we were talking about this off the pod, like, before we recorded. Dude, I stayed the night at my girl's, right? And then we were going to my car. We were going back to my place. And obviously I'm on aux because I'm the goat on aux. So I got in the car, go to J. Cole's profile because obviously, you know, my favorite artist. I see a new single.
Yeah.
And I listen to the new single. And my head starts bobbing because the beat's kind of hard. And then I hear it's grippy. And then a frown comes upon my face. And the day wasn't the same.
What, bro? I love that song.
I didn't think it would turn into
that
such a
song made my
meme.
day.
I didn't think it would turn into
How
such a
could you
meme.
not?
I don't know. It's insane to me because he made For Your Eyes Only and Love Yours, two of the greatest songs.
Why are we talking about songs? Yeah, but that was 10 years ago, buddy.
Dude, okay, fine. Let me go back to more.
People were roasting Eminem right, like literally yesterday, and he made fucking great albums like 20 years ago.
Listen, okay, fine. I'm just saying, I can't believe
If
the
it can
same
happen to Eminem,
artist.
it can happen to J. Cole.
J. Cole didn't
Oh,
fall
I
off.
get what you're saying. I
Yes.
think you're talking about the response. Yeah.
No, I'm saying I just can't believe that an artist who made something that
The
great
fall off.
came, made that. Maybe it's leading into the fall off. He's like, yeah, I dropped that shit. Like, I'm not actually falling off. No, I know. Obviously not, but like, bro, even like the off season, I thought was a fucking amazing album. And even My Delete Later, I thought was solid. Obviously, it's more so like kind of giving us snacks before the main course, right? But
Would you call him
good album.
Would you call him a little snack?
Yeah, I love J.
Think
Cole,
J. Cole's
man.
a snack?
I think so. I would love to get in the studio with him.
It's grippy.
I would get in. I would for sure, bro. Man, yeah, that hurt. That hurt. I've been working a lot too. I was like, damn, I'm about to unwind. Listen to my favorite artist.
It just stressed you out even more.
It did. I was like, bro,
That's rough.
what did K. Dot do to my goats? What did he do? No.
I've been seeing the meme a lot of the Monstars taking the abilities for the basketball players, and they're saying that's what K-Dot did to Drake and Cole.
Hey, but Cole then dropped a fucking banger feature on I said Ari Lennox's album, but it wasn't her. I forgot who it was, but it was he featured on it. It was great.
Now the real question is, which song is better though, Grippy or Wagwan Delilah?
Dude, Grippy is so much better than Wagwan.
Be serious. Be serious. Be serious.
I'm
serious.
100% serious. Like listenability. Straight up, I think Grippy is so much better than Wagwan Delilah.
I am the biggest Kendrick meat rider in the world, okay? So don't call me a Drake meat rider.
I love Kendrick too.
And it could be just because I've been listening to it so much, ironically.
It has to be
but
that.
But low-key, it's so much fucking fun to listen to. I don't have fun listening. It's Grippy.
Listen, bro. It's just
not as fun. But Wagwan Delilah.
Wagwan Delilah's funny as
40
hell.
in my jeans.
I'm so
Ooh,
cheesed. I'm so cheesed.
That's just so good.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's so amazing. I love it so much.
I don't know. It hurts, man. I need Kendrick to drop a new album. I need the fall off soon. I need what else? Oh, Eminem's dropping a new album. That's cool. Hopefully it's not absolute ass like his last fucking 5 albums, but no, honestly, Kamikaze was good. I will say Kamikaze was a good album. Are you an Eminem fan at all?
Yeah.
His old stuff was fantastic. I think we can both agree on that.
I feel like most people are Eminem fans, but they just don't like the new stuff, which is fine.
True. I mean, I share that same sentiment.
I'm not super heavy into either side. I'm kind of a casual.
I mean, I just enjoy good music. Like, obviously.
I like what my ears like, man. I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah, the thing is, bro, it's like Kendrick, I think, damn, it's hard to say. I think Kendrick has the most, not the most, he has the most perfect catalog, in my opinion.
I mean, yeah, his discography is, this can sound meat writing like crazy, but it's pretty close to flawless for me.
It is.
But, I mean, there's definitely songs and, like, albums that are worse than others, but there isn't a bad album.
No, not
and
at all.
there isn't a below, like, there isn't an average album either.
There isn't a below great album, I will say.
Exactly. So, and then his peaks are fucking insane. So,
yeah, peaks are greatest of all time albums. Like, my favorite album of all time is Good Kid, Mad City. Like, I know a lot of people it's To Pimp a Butterfly, which is also like another.
They're both valid though.
Yeah, they are. Good. See, the thing is about me, a lot of my taste comes from things that were in the right place at the right time. So, like, I was going through a lot when I listened to 2014 Forest Hill Drive for the first time. So that's why J. Cole's my favorite artist.
You were like 11.
No.
That shit at the park.
Not when it came out, but when I listened to it for the first time. I wasn't.
I'm sorry. I'm such
no.
a dickhead.
Like when I actually started.
Because I was thinking about
yeah.
fucking. I was thinking about Good Kid, Mad City. The first time I listened to that shit, I was fucking riding my bike and I was like 9. I don't know.
Bro, no, I fucked with it, but I'm saying
whenever that shit came
when
out.
I was more when I could actually understand lyrics, right? Like, what?
Yeah, I get
yeah,
what you're saying, though.
like. Obviously, like he's just.
Good Kid, Mad City came out in 2012. I actually was
Crazy.
9 listening to that shit because I remember
Crazy.
my brother putting me on. Yeah, I was listening. I didn't know what the shit meant. I was rapping backseat freestyle, riding my bike.
Fuck.
My dick get big as the apple tower.
So I
Hey,
could fuck.
watch your mouth.
So I could fuck the world for 72 hours. Goddamn, I feel amazing.
Goddamn, I got it. Or, wait, fuck,
either way, same. It's the same thing. It's just a different verse, but yeah.
It's different.
Fuck, dude, backseat freestyle is so hard. I'm about to listen to that after this.
Dude, I know, like, the way that song bangs is unmatched.
It is,
for
bro.
Me for so
Fuck.
much like music, and that's the thing that always gets me torn apart. Cause like, I always like to go T-Pab, and then I'll like really get into Good Kid, Mad City again. And I'll go Good Kid, Mad City. It just really depends on like what isn't ear fatigued right now. Cause I listen to Kendrick so much.
Same.
My favorite artist. So you gotta kind of cycle through.
Facts.
Sometimes,
I mean,
because sometimes you'll. Like, this probably happens with music in general. You listen to a song so fucking much, and you're like, okay, let's leave that alone for a bit.
I mean, he's my
And then you
third.
come back to it like, oh!
He's my third favorite artist of all time. Like, behind J.
I feel bad, because you like Kendrick more than I like J. Cole, so I feel like it's not fair.
Dude, I love
like J. Cole,
both
though.
of them.
He's not my top 3. Like,
I mean, that's fair.
but it's also because my top, like, favorite musicians isn't all rappers. Like it's
True.
a lot of Japanese artists and like other random shit like metal and rock and stuff. So it's kind of unfair. But if you go rappers, I have no fucking clue.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
so,
the
like, really
problem.
think
I
about it.
primarily listen to
And
hip
if we're
hop.
going current,
True. Like
then it's also a little different.
I think for a while, like when the off season was out and Kendrick hadn't dropped an album for a while, I think Cole was on top. But now, like after everything's happened, I think Kendrick's back on top.
I mean, neither of them made Wagwan Delilah, so
True.
it can't really be the best.
True. No, but
You know what song I unironically liked from Honestly Nevermind? I think about it all the time. Have you heard the song that's like, your pussy is calling my name? That's a great song.
dude, honestly, Nevermind was so bad. I couldn't listen
I don't really
to
care
it
for the
at all.
album, but I like that song. That song is so fucking good.
Hold on, which one? Wait, is it? Oh, Calling My Name.
I'm not
found
a
it.
hater. Yeah, I'm not a hater. If a song is good, I'm gonna like it.
Bro, I will respect
banger.
the thing I'll respect about Drake is he'll try new styles. I think no one does it better.
Yeah.
No one does better.
A lot of people use it to critique him, but I can see it both ways. Like it's a critique and a positive because not only does it introduce people to these styles that they might like and search other ones of. I guess it's the main problem like that people have with him. He'll use a style but not really credit it. Now I don't listen to Drake like. Well, I do listen to Drake when he releases shit. I listen to, like every song, but I don't like look into it too deep to know like the details. But if people, I know not everyone listens to music like me, but me, if I hear a style that I haven't heard before, I go out of my way to see who is like the best in that style and learn more about
Facts,
it and
yeah.
listen to more if I like it. So I can see that as a positive if they care enough to listen to more. But I guess for the casual listener, maybe they won't and just like will only listen to the Drake versions. But that's good. And then obviously like variety for catalog, so like people don't get bored with the same thing happening over again. Like that's a big pro that he has.
Well, I think the person who does it the best at trying out new styles and actually like hitting is Kanye. I think Kanye's probably the most versatile rapper. Like you listen to.
I mean, yeah, it comes with the territory of being a producer because he's just so creative overall.
Yeah.
Like, because you get the same thing with like Tyler. Like any
Oh my
rapper
God, Tyler's
that
so
also
good.
produces, they're fucking madmen, bro. They're fucking creative madmen.
True.
Because they touch every part of the craft. They don't have to like hand part of their baby to someone else
Dude,
for a big majority of it.
okay, real quick before we end, right? I think it'd be fun if we did. Damn, I was gonna say top 6 artists, top 7 artists, some shit. I want to do
don't
top
lose.
10, but that's long. But it's like, but I'm not gonna do artists. Let's do top 7 rappers, okay? Because it's a lot
No,
easier to
let's
narrow.
not do that because I don't. This is what I need to think about before. I'm sorry, I can't do top 7 rappers.
Okay, fine. Top 5. Can you do top 5?
I can't even do top 5.
You could do top 5.
I can only do top 1. I can't even think of my second right now.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I've been listening to Nas a lot. Nas was so fucking good. Crazy.
I mean, yeah. Oh, if we're going all time, it might be a little different. But even then, I don't want to do it. I don't know. I feel like I want to think about that one.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Maybe we can get our list together and then do it another time. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. I'm not gonna include my Spotify stuff. If you guys really want to know, just like maybe I'll put it in the description or comment section, something. But maybe I'll include both of ours. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. It's been real. It's been the casuals. Say goodbye. Say goodbye, Eddie. Later.
Wagwan Delilah.